Hello, my name is Mike Pfaff, and this is my YouTube channel, Living in the Illusion. Now, on our board, we are going on a trip into the past. And there is no past, so it's all right here, and I'm going to go through it right now, starting with a video I made 2 times ago. And this is the name of it. I put it on this little thing. This is hiding part of last week's model. But this is what we talked about way back 2 videos ago. It was number 267. And it's not magic. You see nothing as it is. Period. You see nothing as it is. Why is that? Well, because your senses tell you nothing about what is happening. Because the senses function, the function of your 5 senses is to transmit data from the outside world. It's not to tell your conscious mind anything. It has nothing to tell. It's just an instrument. All your senses are just instruments, and they pick up information on this here, which you might recognize as the infinite field of everything. And they transmit that information to your subconscious mind. So this is what we talked about. You see nothing as it is. Now remember that, because that will come up again. So I'm going to take this off. Allow me a minute or 2 to take this off and expose what we talked about last time. Now, what we talked about last time, and this is the model that we used, was free yourself from what never happened. Now, think for a moment. 2 videos ago, it was you see nothing as it is. The last video, free yourself from what never happened. So if you see nothing as it is, you cannot see what is really happening. So you never see what's happening. You never experience what's happening. You are always in the present moment, and you are not seeing what happens. Now, why is that? From our last model, now you see, this was the first one. So these models are growing. This was the first one. Without this, you create your world inside. And you create the world inside as a rendering from your input data, which is sorted and filtered and interpreted. So those 3 things tell you your world is not what's out here, not what's outside of it. You have no idea what's out here. So whatever you think happened in here never happened out here in the infinite field of everything, where all of your events occur. So your events occur out here, but this is what you believe happened. And this is your best guess. So look closely here. So you'll find out, see these little circles? different colors, little circles. That's one rendering from this individual. Now, over here is his buddy. And over here, this is straight, jagged lines. A different world. So this person, A, see, I wrote an A this time, and that's one world. That's the world of this guy. And here is B, and that's the world of that guy. But C is what happened. And not A or not B tells you what C is. You have some inklings, but it doesn't tell you what happened out here in this infinite field. Oh. And of course in miracles, I want to go through that again because I want to explain it. And I'll show it up here again. It says your childhood, the childhood of your body and the place of shelter are a memory now so distorted that you merely hold a picture of the past that never was. Okay? Now, your childhood body, what is that? See, now you're an adult, but when you were a child, you had a smaller body. And your shelter was your family home as a child. And now you're growing up and you are remembering your childhood and your home, your shelter. And your memories are so distorted that they are merely pictures of what never happened. That's what the Course says. And of course, that goes along with our theme from last video, free yourself from what never happened. Why free yourself? Because the past locks you into a certain mindset, and it never happened the way you believe it happened. If it never happened the way you think it did, forget about it. Let it go. Let it go. Free yourself. Which is another way of saying, forgive yourself for being so locked in to something that is gone and never happened the way you thought it did. And we're going to move on from this model in just a moment, but you'll find we're going to start with the same model, but a different title right now. And this is our video for today. And the title is, It's Magic. You exist as nothing but my creation. You exist as nothing but my creation. Now 2 times ago, 2 videos ago, 267, we said, it isn't magic. You see nothing as it is. And now I'm saying, it's magic. You exist as nothing but my creation. We're going to have to do some brain thinking on this. So put on your thinking caps and see how this can be true for you. And today we're having, it's almost gone now, a little green tea fusion. Green and white tea with apple cider. And it's very tasty because I almost have it gone. Now, this is the model. And from our last video, it's the same. Except I took the A and the B off, I left the C. Now here's what we have. This guy, which I called A, he's looking out here into this infinite field of everything, and he is taking that information in through his senses. He is filtering it through his belief system in the subconscious mind. He is sorting it, he is filtering it, and interpreting the remains that fits within his belief system to create his world out here. That's his world. And this person, B, is doing the same thing, but B's world and A's world, two different things. Why? Two different belief systems, not the same belief system. So they're going to filter the information from their senses differently. Since you have different information, you're going to create a different world. Now, I know that sounds like rocket science to maybe a lot of people, but it doesn't sound like it to me. We do that all the time. If you got a bunch of marbles, you ever play marbles when you was a kid? You had an agate and you had all the marbles, different colors. Sometimes you put the clear ones together, sometimes you put the other ones together. At two different sacks. That's the same thing you're doing here. You're segregating them differently through your belief system. So you have one world, one bag of marbles, and you have another world or another bag of marbles. They're not the same. So now comes the fun part. Because look at A, and he's looking out here into this infinite field of everything. Here's the thing, and I gotta be careful how I have to pick up my pen. How I show this, because I want to be able to use it both ways. I want you to begin to recognize this. This is part of the infinite field of everything for this person. So he is taking in all of C and B and filtering that through his belief system, his values, his moral judgments, his memories, or whatever you want to talk about, and he is creating this world. Guess who is in this world? This guy. But he's not that. He is a creation in here. So he looks a little bit different than over there. That's what he looks like. And maybe he's got some hair, which I don't have. So this is this. He doesn't look like this. This is his creation based upon his belief system, his moral judgment. There was I'll try to find it, a Danish philosopher, Kierkegaard. He says, once you name me, once you interpret me and put a name on me, you negate me. All I become is your name for me, your interpretation of me. And that's what happens. This person, what you look at right now, this person does not exist for this person. This is what exists. This. And I have another video on that. And I think that's a playlist now. And I try to remember this to tell you. And I do it in the ends of the videos. I have 2 seconds, or maybe 3 seconds, of a little statement that says, peekaboo, you never see me. And that's true. This person never sees that person. What this person sees, the conscious mind, looking at the world that is created, this guy, that information is interpreted and filtered, and it's in here. So this guy's world, this guy, A's world, has this picture, creation, of what he believes, his best guess as to what this person is. He never sees this person. Never sees this person. Now, when I say see, I'm talking about all the 5 senses. However you get that information in. He never experiences this person as they are. He can only experience them as he interprets them. What can I tell you? Now you can see that this is part of the infinite field of everything, because you are an energy system. You radiate energy. That's scientifically. You radiate energy. And if you look on Google or on YouTube, you'll find out everything is energy. And you vibrate at a different energy. Now they say, oh no, it's not the aura. We're very scientific, so it's not that energy. It's different energy that's radiating. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. So now, I didn't put a lot of lines to represent this is the infinite field of everything that this guy's embedded in. So now, for this guy, this is part of the infinite field of everything. So he takes in this information along with C, and he creates this person. He creates, this is the person for him. Why? He created him. He took the information in. He took out what he didn't want, what he didn't understand, and created in his world this person. Now you do the same thing with your friends, with your enemies, with your significant other, with your children, with your in-laws, with your relatives, with people on television. You never see them. You only see your interpretation of them. Your interpretation. So this person, A, is seeing not this person, their interpretation of this person. And this person is not seeing A, B is seeing a different individual. It's his creation. So this person over here is this person's creation, not this person. Now I know you're going to say, well, when I look at my significant other, my boss, my kids, whatever, I know exactly who they are, and I know I'm seeing them with my eyes. My two eyes see. You can't tell me I'm not. Yeah, I am telling you. You can't see anything with your eyes. Your eyes don't tell you anything. And I have another video, and I'll reference that one. Your eyes don't do what your senses don't do what you think they do. Your eyes do not tell you anything. It is always your mind's interpretation of filtered and sorted and manipulated data, most of which the information from the senses is filtered out because it doesn't mean anything to you. This is an illusion. So let's see what A Course in Miracles has to say about this. And again, you'll see it up here. Now this is related to lesson 158. It's not the lesson, it's only a statement out of that lesson. And here's what it says. This lesson is not difficult to learn if you remember in your brother, you but see yourself. It's not difficult to learn if you remember in your brother, you but see yourself. Now, this person is seeing what fits through his belief system. So this person in here, not that over there, that's in the infinite field. When he takes that information in, he makes out of his construction this person. So he creates this person the way he is. And this is how he'll see it. He won't see this person. He sees only his interpretation that fits through his belief system. And now this person is doing the same. He is creating this person through his life experiences and memories and all that kind of stuff. It fits through his belief system. We never, ever get to see the other person. What can I tell you? But in the egoic world, we are absolutely sure that we see the other person. We know I know people like that. I know exactly who he is. And that's what Kierkegaard said. Once you name me, you negate me. I mean nothing. Nothing. I mean nothing as I am. And I am nothing to you but your interpretation of it. Now, even now, some people like this channel and me, and some people like me but not my channel, and some people like the channel, don't like me. The world's crazy. You're in an illusion. And nothing is what you think it is. And you see nothing as it is. But oh my goodness, don't you believe while you are in the egoic world, you know exactly what's happening. You don't. But you believe you do. That's an illusion. It's not that there's nothing there. The illusion doesn't mean nothing, that it's zero. It means what appears to be there isn't what it is. What appears in front of you is an illusion. It's a dance. Think of the 7 veils. And as you're looking, you're throwing these veils off, trying to figure out, oh, I want to know what's behind the veils. It's an illusion. Be good to yourself. And we'll see you next time here in the illusion. Bye now.